my view is that as a uniformed officer, they're given short sleeve shirts. It's also a comfort thing. They've got a lot of kit to wear. They represent the public, large proportion of the public, and as long as they're not garish, offensive, etc., then I don't have a major issue with that unless they are going to court. And I have pulled up people before because I don't think standing in a witness box as representing the police force, you should look as smart as possible, and that should be uniform if it is. I know I'm sounding like a dinosaur, but it used to be tunics, but a long sleeve shirt, and similarly for CID officers, my expectation is if you've got tattoos on your arms, visible tattoos, if you're in the office, not a problem, roll your sleeves up, whatever. If you're out meeting the public, my expectation is exactly the same as I would do, is you will have your sleeves rolled down and look professional. It doesn't seem much different to when I joined 20 odd years ago, so it's clearly not been updated. There's a lot more people. When I joined, I remember very few officers having tattoos. Now there's more officers have them than haven't.
Yeah.
Certainly from the ones that I know, and the ones that I see about in the uniform at Landmark and various other places. Definitely needs clarity, because for supervisors as well, you need to have that backing to say this is what the force policy is. If somebody goes out and gets a tattoo that is breaching the force policy, then they need to know where they stand, and they should be aware of it. And if a supervisor enforces it, then they've got to have the backing of the force to actually deal with it. There's only one real standout one that I can remember. That was many years ago, going to a fairly horrendous Postmortem with my detective superintendent from the Met, and when I was in Essex. We knew each other well, but only through work. And as we got changed, because it was one of those ones that's going to be foul smelling, changed into scrubs, and I'm standing there with my back to him, and he suddenly turns around and goes, "Oh my God, you're covered in tattoos." And I looked around and I went, "Yeah, I know." He went, "Well, I didn't know." That's only because I'd always worn long sleeve shirts. And I said, "Well, there's no reason for you to know, and does it make any difference to the way you view me now?" And he did pause for a second and went, "No," he said, "Oh, I just didn't expect it."
Right.
And I didn't really see what the issue was there. Yeah, he was the same age as me.
Yeah.
It was just, and clearly, what I could see was he had a view on them.
Yeah.
And whether that view then, was passed on to me, hopefully it didn't. But
No.
it was just the way he said it initially.